The changes that exist in life are obvious indicators of the impermanence of reality. Nothing is the same as it was just a moment ago. There, another change, another change. There was a world before I said, there was a world before I said. And it can't be unsaid. You can't undo what has just happened. So this idea of impermanence has to be assimilated within us. How do we deal with the fact that we don't know what's coming next? We just never will know. We never could know. How do we deal with that? And that question could be the deepest question that you ever ask yourself. How do I meet the future? How do I deal with what's coming up? What am I going to do with the idea that nothing is actually dependable? Everything is subject to change. And we have to take an approach, and that approach defines us as more this than that. Everything is defined in comparison to this and that. So in the case of the old woman, she's older than the young woman, but she's younger than her mother, as much as the young woman is older than her sister, perhaps. So this whole idea of who we are is in relation to something else. Who we are is not an absolute, therefore. It's in relationship to something else. Now, on the ordinary level, I am older than that person. I am less intelligent than this and more intelligent than that. And I've got this amount of money more than him and less than her. And, you can do all of that. But you could also look more deeply, find the highest kind of interpretation of what's going on here. What is the essential message between this and that? It could be yin and yang, but I think there's a more telling one, a more personal one of importance to us, and that is between the soul and the ego. The soul has a totally different objective, totally different purpose, totally different sense of beingness to the ego.